What's the best way you've seen someone rebel against school rules? 1. No hats in school. In high school, junior year, there was this one kid in my grade who was allowed to wear a hat due to having alopecia universalis, which is essentially rapid baldness. A new teacher wasn't aware that he was allowed to wear it and asked him to take it off. The kid explained why he was allowed to wear a hat, but the sub didn't believe him, forced him to take it off, and was very cruel to him for wearing the hat and his lack of hair. The next day, everyone wore hats to school as a sort of rebellion against the teacher. She got really mad, started yelling at the students, and said some nasty things. She got fired. 2. When I was in high school, the administration banned backpacks. Purses were okay, though. One guy shows up to school with a purse. They suspended him for 2 days. The next day, most of the guys showed up with purses, carrying all of their things. They lifted the backpack ban. 3. My school made a rule where we had to wear our school IDs. They went overboard, quickly handing out detention to anyone who didn't wear one. One kid had his ID enlarged and put it on the back of his shirt. It said, "Yes, I'm wearing my fucking ID." He got detention for not wearing it on his shirt. 4. I was at a private school that had rules about the length of boys' hair. One guy in particular always ignored the rule, and the administration would tell him to get a haircut every so often, but he never did. Eventually, when his hair got down to his shoulders, the principal pulled him aside and told him his hair was twice the allowed length, and by next week, it needed to be shortened by half. Monday rolls around, and he comes in with half his head shaved and the other side as long as ever. We were impressed by his literal interpretation of the principal's request, but it still ended with him getting a week's suspension. He had to shave the other side before he could come back. 5. On the last day of senior year, we started a food fight at lunch. And by food fight, I mean we drew angry faces on an orange and an apple, then faced them toward each other, made a big circle around them, and reacted like we were watching a fight. All the security guards ran to break up the fight, only to make their way to the middle of the circle and find 2 pieces of fruit sitting on the ground.